Hello children, today let us just have a glance at the summary of the lesson, rather the poem, The Cry of Children. Let me read the first stanza for you. For oh, say the children, we are weary, and we cannot run or leap. If we cared for any meadows, it were merely to drop down in them and sleep. Here, look children, here the children are so very means very tired. You can see the children, look at the children in the picture. They are working in the coal mines, and you all know children are very tender and very delicate, and these tender children are made to work in the factories or in the coal mines, and when they work they are completely exhausted, they are completely weary and tired, their energy is completely drained and they have no energy at all. And these children, this poem is about one of the child who is working in the coal mine expressing his or her view. For oh, say the children, we are weary and we cannot run or leap. Generally, when we look at children, they are very energetically playing here and they jumping around here and there. They never sit at a place. They are always running here and there because they have so much of energy. But here in this poem, we see that the children have been working the whole day in the coal mine and they are so tired and they have no energy to run or leap or play around. And they say, if we cared for any meadows, generally when we look at a grassy place, we just look at the grassy place and we get so excited and we look at the scenery and we enjoy the beauty and we sit on those soft grass and we enjoy the softness of the grass and the greenery over there of the grass. But here, when these children, if they ever look at a meadow, they just want to sleep on it. They do not have the energy or they do not have even the little bit of any instinct to look at the nature or look at its beauty. There is no energy. Our knees tremble sorely in the stooping. We fall upon our faces trying to go. And underneath our heavy eyelids drooping, the reddest flower would look as pale as snow. And here they say that their knees are trembling. That is, the whole day those children, as you see in the picture, they are carrying the heavy load, heavy coal filled in all those containers, and they carry them here and there. Their knees are so much weary and tired that they have started shivering. The knees have started trembling and they fall on their faces. In the sense, those children, they are unable to walk straight because the whole as they are walking, they have to bend a little because the back is paining, their waist is paining, they are unable to stand straight, so they are stooping. Stooping means bending. They are stooping forward and they fall upon their faces trying to go. So they want to go ahead, but they don't have the energy. The legs are paining, the knees are paining, the back is paining. So they bend and they try to go. They put all their efforts, whatever they can do, they do, and they go forward. That much of work they do the whole day. And underneath their heavy eyelids, in the sense, when we work the whole day, generally we see that the eyes get swollen. Not the eyes exactly, the eyelids get swollen. That is, they want to sleep, they want to close and they want to take a rest. Drooping means those eyelids are coming and closing. That is, eyes which ought to be big and bright, they are all closing because they are completely tired and the eyelids have started swelling. Underneath their heavy eyelids drooping, the reddest flower would look as pale as snow. That is, generally when we look at bright things, immediately we get excited, we get so happy. We just go and say, hey, how nice this flower is, how wonderful this color is, how bright it is. We get so happy because we have lot of energy, we have the atmosphere, we have the condition in which we can admire the nature. But here these children are so much tired that even the reddest flower, even the brightest, the most beautiful flower also cannot attract them. It would look as pale as snow. It is just like nothing for them. Even they look at it, they are like, oh, is it? It may be. But for me, it is as pale as snow. I have no energy to look at its beauty. So that much exhausted these children are. On to the third paragraph. For all day we drag our burden tiring through the cold dark underground, or all day we drive the wheels on iron in the factories round and round. Now look in the picture, you can see that they put all the coal into a trolley and they drag the trolley. That is, there is a railing, there is a railway track sort of thing, and there is a trolley on which they load all the coal and they drag on the track into the mines. Generally mines are underground. Okay, so the whole day what they are doing is they are filling the whole coal into it and dragging on the track that trolley, and again unloading it, again filling with coal, again dragging it, again putting it, again bringing, filling, and again dragging. The whole day they are doing the same thing. For all day we drag our burden, that is full of it, is very heavy, that is a burden. Tiring means very tiresomely we drag the filled up trolley through the cold dark underground. That what they say is the underground is dark. How much dark is? Cold dark. Cold dark means pitch dark. That is, even though it is daylight outside, inside the mine it is like night. That is, inside those dark underground mines we drag our trolley filled with coal, or all day we drive the wheels of iron on in the factories round and round. This whole day we do the same thing. We drag this burden all day through. So this poem tells us how the children are engaged in child labor, and the condition of the children who work throughout the day. They have no time to play, they have no time to admire the nature, they have no energy to admire the nature. So this is what the poet Elizabeth Barrett Browning expresses in the poem. Hope you all understood this poem. Thank you children, thank you for watching, and have a blessed day. Thank you.